Hello, my name is Marvin Salazar from Richmond, California, international climate champion. And what made climate change real to me was just all the problems, health problems in my community that have arisen from pollution. There's many problems that are just simply unfair and just made me want to stand up and voice my opinion. So that's one of the things that made climate change real to me. And secondly, I attended this conference in San Francisco that just focused on sustainability. So I learned more about climate change, and that really got me into climate change and sustainability. So on a regular basis, I do everything I can to reduce my carbon footprint. If I have a recyclable bottle and I don't see a recycling bin anywhere around me, I'll carry it no matter where I'm at, no matter how long I have to carry it for. If I see any lights, I'll turn them off as quickly as possible. And I do other things, like I have a couple of gardens in my house, so I don't have to travel and I don't have to get fruits that come from other countries or communities. So those are some of the basic things other than recycling and using double-sided copies or making double-sided copies. Some of the basic things I do to reduce my own carbon footprint.
Hi, my name's Leah. I'm from Los Angeles, and what's made climate change such a real issue to me is the fact that I live in such a big city. LA is so full of bad air quality, overusage of natural resources, and it's just so industrial that I've seen it firsthand. Young kids getting asthmas, etc., etc., and it gives me so much responsibilities and opportunities that I have to actually make a difference. Things that I've done to tackle this issue, just simple, easy things that anyone can do daily. Not leaving the water on, recycling, carpooling whenever I can, and also educating others, which is, I think, one of the best ways to get the word out and to get the awareness out.
Hi, I'm Azra. I'm from Toronto, Canada. And what really made climate change real for me was when I went to Ecuador. It was the first time I'd ever been to a place such as Ecuador, and I lived in a small community for 2 weeks and really sort of experienced and witnessed firsthand the effects of climate change on other communities that aren't necessarily near us but are exactly the same as us. And it really kind of made the situation real for me and put a face to the problem. So climate change was no longer just something that other people experienced, but something that a family that I had for 2 weeks and people I knew were constantly facing, and that was kind of really what made it a real issue for me. So the biggest thing I do in my life to combat climate change on a personal level is really sort of an attitude change. It's about education, trying to influence as many people as I can around me, and also taking those small steps every day to change my lifestyle so that I'm more green and more environmentally friendly. So obviously the obvious ones, like turning off the lights, not wasting water, but also educating people around me, making sure that they understand why it's important, and trying to make a personal commitment not only to myself and my family, but to a community and a world as a whole, to be more environmentally friendly and just be more understanding as to the situations that people are currently in.
Hi, I'm Sway, coming to you personally from MTV, and we're trying to get an interview with Bob from Chevron Corporations. I think I hear him running now. Bob, a minute of your time, please.
You have a minute. I have to go to my office and take care of some business.
Okay, well, hello. I'm here from MTV asking you about your views on the environment. Please sit down, sir. So as a CEO, corporation, enterprise, what are your views on climate change?
Well, I think that climate change is a problem that we don't have to worry about right now. It's a problem that will affect us in the future, so yeah.
Right. So if it's in the future that you think more long term, well, what are you personally doing to help solve this issue?
Oh, well, that's easy. I used to have a big jet plane, but now I switched to just driving a Hummer, very good for the environment.
Okay, cut. I can't do this anymore. We need experts. Bring in the champion. Bomb! Bomb! Bonnet!
Hi, I'm Azra Shivji, climate champion, and I'm here with Bob. So Bob, what are you as CEO doing to combat climate change?
Well, as a company, we're creating many new jobs in low-income communities, and we're not harming the environment. We're doing the best we can to help the environment.
But Bob, don't you feel that by mining oil and doing all that kind of stuff, you're harming the environment instead of helping it?
Well, I don't feel like we're harming it that much, and climate change is something we don't have to worry about for the moment.
Well, Bob, to me it seems like you're profiting at the expense of the environment, which is kind of ironic seeing as you depend on the environment in the first place.
Well, we're giving many things back to the community anyways, so we're doing, as I said, the best we can to help the environment.
Well, Bob, you speak of we, and to me, we means a community, and you're not helping everyone in the community. What about the people up north who are suffering because of the melting ice caps? Or the people in Africa who are suffering because of extreme disease? Or the people in Europe because of the droughts? What do you have to say about that? Where's that we, Bob? Where is that we?
Oh, wow, I never really thought of all those things. So this issue seems very, very important. So, as a CEO, what can I do to better my company, and what can I do to help stop climate change?
Well, Bob, that's an excellent question. As a CEO, you have the power, the money, and the politics to make sure that your corporation is as green as possible. You have the power to make an influence on the world.
Oh, really? I've never thought of that. So, what are you doing to combat climate change?